Hi, it's Dr. Harris Meyer, and I wanted to talk with you today about a question that many people ask me. That is it safe to self-adjust my own spine? Well, a few answers to that. One is, I as a chiropractor go to another chiropractor to get my adjustments. I don't try and adjust myself. But let's talk about the reason that people do this. You know, it's really common for us to see someone kind of twisting and trying to get that pop, or doing something like this and getting a popping noise out of their neck. Well, the reason they do that is because they have a condition called subluxation. If we look at the spine, when these two bones come together, they form joints. Here's a joint, here's a joint. And we want these bones to be lined up nice and straight on top of each other, where these pointy guys, we call them spinous processes, they should be nice and straight on top of each other. But we get this condition called subluxation, which means misalignment, where the bones shift out of place. And that does a few things, and one of them is cause a buildup of pressure in that joint. And so you get that, and it feels either painful or some kind of discomfort, and you get to this point where you feel if you can just pop it, you get a relief because that gas pressure is able to escape. The problem is that nothing has really been corrected, and that gas pressure is going to build back up in another 15 to 30 minutes. And you're going to feel the need to do it again, which is why the average person who self-adjusts their spine does it multiple times every day. So the key here is we need to try and identify the subluxations and get rid of them. That's why we should be going to a chiropractor. So a couple of problems that we want to identify when we self-adjust all the time. One is that we do it so often that we may be causing a weakness or a laxity of our ligaments. And that means we're going to have instability and a lot of excess motion in our spine. Very dangerous. The second thing is that, you know, this is how the bones look when they're fairly healthy. We have a nice big disc separating them and smooth edges of the bones here. But if we continually adjust in a poor way, not by a chiropractor, or we don't take care of a condition, then over time the joints begin to look like this. And this is arthritis. There are a couple of things to note here. One is we've lost most of our disc here. It's going to wear out over time if we abuse it. We also have these horrible bone spurs, and that's the spine trying to grow together to stabilize. And the last problem is that the nerves here, as they come out between the bones, these nerves are in distress. They're pictured here as being very skinny. They're unable to take care of your health the way normal, healthy nerves are, like these guys. So, what do we know? If we have subluxations, we're going to have an increase in pressure and feel like we want to relieve that, so we might try and self-adjust. But only a chiropractor can adjust you properly, and thereby helping to reposition and help the spine to function normally. We don't want to do it on our own because we might cause arthritis. We might also cause laxity or hypermobility. Both of these are big problems, and they result in pain and all sorts of health conditions down the road. We want to try and avoid that. So I hope I was able to answer the question for you. If you have any more questions, don't hesitate to contact me. But come in and see me if you feel like you've got a buildup of pressure. It tells us you're subluxated. We can be reached at www.bodyfocushealth.com, or you can call us at 415-956-3226. Thanks. We'll see you on the next video.